The experts have no clothes. A candid examination of private guardians ad litem and custody evaluators. In Utah custody cases, private guardians ad litem, or PGALs, and custody evaluators are often treated as if they occupy a higher tier of reliability, more neutral, more skilled, more trustworthy. But those assumptions don't hold up under scrutiny. Start with the basics. In every other area of law, reliability is tied to process. If something matters, it's recorded, verbatim, it's preserved, it's subject to testing. That's how we distinguish evidence from assertion. But here, the system often replaces that structure with something less rigorous: a summary, an interpretation, a conclusion without an underlying record. The justification is specialized training, but the core skills involved, asking questions, evaluating responses, are standard litigation skills. Judges and lawyers do this every day. The idea that they're categorically incapable, while a separately retained professional is uniquely capable, is more assumption than proof. Even if there's some marginal improvement by using a mental health professional, the cost is significant. Thousands of dollars, months of delay. And what do you get? Not a recording, not a transcript, not something you can test. You get a report, a curated version of alleged interviews and events. That's a poor trade. Then there's neutrality. These professionals decide what to include, what matters, and how to frame it. That's inherently interpretive. And interpretation is shaped by perspective and bias. Training doesn't eliminate that. It just obscures it. The result is a system where courts increasingly rely on conclusions from these so-called experts instead of evidence, where the judge's role shifts from fact finder to reviewer of someone else's work. And where the foundation of the decision becomes harder to examine, the system persists because it's efficient. It produces clean, digestible outputs. But that efficiency comes at a cost: reduced transparency, reduced accountability, and reduced reliability. The solution isn't complicated. If the child's voice matters, and it does, preserve it in its entirety, record it completely. Let the court evaluate it directly. Let professionals assist when needed, but not replacing evidence. Because without that foundation, the system isn't stronger, it just looks that way.